Hey everybody, what's going on? Froggy Stonks here. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. If you're just getting into the live, please make sure to like the video, share it, and sub. Try to get it around to as many people as possible so the things we talk about are out in the open. And I don't have to answer 5 billion DMs. I'm going to be honestly happy. I'm going to be more happy this week when the play's over because I am exhausted it's just question after. There's so many AMC investors out there that are not part of what you would consider the pumper influencer crowd that don't actively engage on Twitter, but they definitely are in the DMs. So just woke up, so I'm completely dehydrated. All right, let's see what's going on. There's like no traffic on AMC this weekend whatsoever. It's absolutely wild. We are 15 minutes before market open. APE is up 2.64%. AMC is down 1.96%. Still over $4 though, which is really good. Space up in pre-market, almost hit $3. $2.94 double tap. Coming out of a bull flag. Breaking out of its downward descending trend. Triangle, which is good. Hopefully we stay above that line in this channel right here. And then we see our next breakout level this week sometime with AMC. And let's double check. I can't remember if there's any gaps. There was. There's a gap right here at 488. If we go to 488, the call options we talked about are going to roll in the money. Dog barking at hot air balloons. G gets some money. I still holding APE and AMC. Wait, the man in the middle. Walt, the man in the middle. Good morning. What's up, guys? Just kind of perusing around today. There's no real big news. I'm telling you, man. AMC on my Twitter feed is just completely off the radar. There's nothing. But it's stuff like this. Do you see AMC? This stuff is getting engagement. 383 likes, 54 retweets. This is garbage. This post is trash. You're not going to get a VW squeeze. We're not anywhere. Why people still like that? Absolute garbage is beyond me. Now here we have one side of the community pumping shit like this, garbage like this, excuse my language. And then Pablo, I like this tweet, dumped his shares on us, bought into a gold mine for what? Manipulated the vote with diluted shares, cries about bankruptcy and debt during our latest run to reversed trend. So RWK88, what's up, man? Keith Carlo, so you speak of price for AMC and you say possible 100 price. You think it can get that reverse split? Well, let's check it out right now. Again, AMC is sitting at $4 and it looks like it wants to come up and potentially fill this entire gap. So if we get $5 by Thursday, then it's going to reverse split into $50. And then the next day, Friday, the 25th, APE is going to get folded into the float. So it gets reverse split too at $2. Let's just say it's at $2.50. It'll get reverse split at $25. So technically you need to add the floats together, then you add the values together. But since APE is slightly dilutive, where the dilution is going to come from, it's going to come from AMC legacy shares losing value to make the new APE converted AMC shares value up. So with slightly dilutive factors like that, I'm guessing the market's not going to give you the total price between the two. So I say the total price between the two, add the floats, add the prices, and then I would say take about 20% off of it, 30% maybe. So we could be sitting around $50-$60, 60-65. So Craig asks, greetings Spence and viewers, what's up? Mike GZ83, good morning. Yeah, I am not going to be drinking any alcohol whatsoever this week. So I had some beers yesterday, had a good time at the bar. Always fun up at Marvel, man. Really good people go up there. Conversations never short. So, but this week I'm going completely clean. I'm gonna be working out every morning after my stream, and no boozy booze. I want to be completely alert, ready to go, and then afterwards is the party. So, Dan Pandina, the radio silence speaks volumes. Yeah, it does, and it's wild, man. I've never seen it this quiet in the AMC community, but I think everybody's so. I think the majority of the real investors who are not actively engaging on Twitter are just sick and tired of it, man. Yeah, the VW one. We are not here. Kevin, good morning. RWK Cat Striker bought shares the other day, probably just to say I hold through conversion reverse split. Whatever, man. I don't even care what she did. The fact that she still has engagement after always, like the last time AMC ran really hard before the big first opinion came out, it hit like $7 at some point. She's like, I just got a huge tax return. I'm buying more shares on Twitter. I just like threw up in my mouth. It's like the whole purpose now is them trying to strive for as much possible engagement as they can get on Twitter. And it's built off the back of people being influenced in a really bad way. It's disgusting. All the money that everybody gave all these YouTubers, billboard fundraisers, crap, all that junk, between all the YouTubers, let's say there's 100,000, let's say there's 200,000 people between all the main YouTubers, right? And they were all given at least a $5 or $20 super chat a month or whatever. And then the ad revenue, imagine how much money that could have went into buying the stock up. Like in reality, if I would have been making real money off of YouTube, any type of real money, and I wasn't doing charities and stuff like I am, I would have just been like, hey, I'm going to use all this ad revenue to continuously nonstop buy shares and then do a big charity event afterwards. I mean, literally free revenue money from YouTube. I don't know, man. It's crazy. These streamers, these YouTubers that are making the big money on this, I'm going to go ahead and say I highly doubt that they were actually buying stock with their money, AMC stock. They were probably buying other stock or paying their bills, buying new trucks, buying new houses, and whatever. Good for them, man. But, you know, the fact that people follow their nonsense into bags and then still support them is crazy. All right. Craig asks, figured my dual post conversion average is around 11. That's not bad, man. So I'm not as concerned as previously thought. We could get lucky and you could get out break even, dude. But yeah, I hope you do. I really do. RDPK, you're right. She's farming clicks. Oh, absolutely, bro. And it's so easy to do it too. On Twitter the past couple days, I did 2 tweets. This is the bad thing about Twitter, man. This type of content right here, what the hell are these things? I know they're 8-track tapes. And look at the engagement I got on that one. Look at this one. What the heck is this floor button for? 82 comments, 27 likes, and people purposely don't like it because everybody hates me. But this got more engagement than any technical or important thing that I tweeted with an 8K or conversion numbers or videos or just anything, man. So if I literally could quit tweeting other things that help people and I could post nonsense, and the people that read what I post that helps them, that's important, don't like that. But if I post just nothing but nonsense, people will like the crap out of it. It's absolutely wild, man. It blows my mind. Speaking of, oh man, Dad Chef. That looks good. This dude's always posting amazing food, man. Good morning. Let's just do a poll. And then somebody will say I'm doing a poll because I'm a hedge fund. APE long, AMC long, combination long. This is APE week. Everybody should go to the Twitter page, retweet this post, retweet the poll. We need to get Like, why? How is nobody really? How is this not going around the universe right now? This is one of the most important weeks for AMC in the last 2 years, man. Like, probably since August 22nd, when APE was initially issued. So, bro, I was on Matt Core's stream one day. He pulled in almost 5K in super chats. It was wild. Yeah, and people just people give Matt their money instead of buying stock. It's absolutely wild, man. Last week, I flipped all my AMC to APE. I am in Canada. For the sake of argument, if I can't access shares for a trade week, what would you hold or get rid before conversion? I would probably be holding. It's rougher for international investors because we all know it, how bad you guys were treated with APE. But remember, your broker has to put in a placeholder for your shares. If you decide you're holding through conversion and want to sell, I would call your broker today and say, hey, I'm supposed to be getting APE and AMC converted and reverse split and all this. Will my shares be in my account the day of conversion? And if they say possibly no, tell them, then how am I able to sell on the day of conversion if I want to? You should be able to call in and sell your shares on what's called a placeholder. And they usually have to process that. So call them first and see if they have any type of placeholder sale capabilities. Influencers locked in them bags knew they wouldn't go anywhere. Yeah, I know. They did. These influencers locked people in bags knowing that they would be stuck with them to the end of time. It's crazy. Meanwhile, I would love to see the trades of Matt Core's trades, Bigham's, Blunts, and all these guys and actually see what they were doing during times of differential compared to what they were saying. Spence, the final price will be the current market price at the time of merging, which is AMC plus APE divided in 3. That's not right. That's not right. It's going to be AMC price reverse split plus APE price reverse split. And then the market cap math goes in and you add the floats together. But it's not going to be a simple math conversion. The market's they're going to price it in how they want it priced in. It's not just going to be simple market cap math. But you don't just take value, just because APE is double the float, you don't just take value away. Like, APE's already valued in at the float that it's at. AMC has its float right now. It's got its value. APE has its float. It's got its value. They're both going to be reverse split and added together. But since APE is bigger in float than AMC, the dilution is going to come in the manner of AMC shareholders at the time of conversion losing value. The overall price isn't just going to go down because they're adding the APE float in. The APE float has value. So let's see. Average around $17.50 a share and still have all my APEs. Am I screwed? No, not if you played. I've been telling you guys for weeks. If it was me, and you might be new here, if it was me, I would not be holding a single share of AMC common legacy stock. No matter what happens, if AMC goes up, APE most likely is going to go up with it into the conversion. But when APE, with double the float, converts into new AMC shares, where do you think the value to make those new AMC shares come up to be equalized with old AMC shares is? Old AMC shares. Legacy AMC shares are going to devalue by like 30% in my opinion. So anything, so you're going to get these prices come together, but the APE converted shares have to value up to the old AMC shares. Where do you think that value is going to come from? It's going to come from the old AMC shares. AMC common legacy stockholders are going to get diluted by APE converting so that the new AMC shares value up. I would not hold a single share of AMC. I'm still all APE. John Mark Bovin, morning, woohoo, this is going to be a great week. Dude, finally. I'm telling you, dude, I'm so ready for this week. Rebecca Stam, morning from Michigan. We've had a big, long talk about Michigan this week with people at the tap room. It's really interesting. Somebody from my hometown actually was in the tap room the other day, and we got to talking a little bit. Bought more at 6 and 450. I'm broke. Oh, that sucks, man. I honestly wouldn't be buying any AMC whatsoever, in my opinion. Richie, New York, please answer. AMC converts the 24th, APE to 25th. What if they start shorting AMC to 15 and they convert APE to 15? They could. That's the risk we're taking. AMC is going to reverse split on the 24th, and then APE is going to convert on the 25th. But if you're short AMC and you're long APE, your incentive is to cover your AMC shorts on the 24th into the conversion on the 25th. So you have incentive not to short the stock back down right away because you want your APEs to convert into higher, more valuable new AMC shares. So that's what I think anyways. I could be completely wrong. Guys, this could reverse split on the 24th at $50 and get slammed back to the floor. That's why I think there was a lawsuit filing saying, no, we want the reverse split and APE conversion at exactly the same time. But if you're a bondholder who's long the debt, short AMC common stock, long on APE, you want Adam Aaron to raise as much money as possible into your APE converted AMC going long, right? So you cover your AMC common legacy stock shorts and FTDs into the reverse split. The stock goes bananas. Into the conversion, you're covering your shorts. And now your APE that you hold after your AMC shorts are gone converts into new AMC that's way more valuable than anything you owned in the past. Adam Aaron goes out, raises a ton of cash, and then they short it back to the ground. When they dump their new AMC shares and Adam Aaron's raising cash, then they can short it, make the bonds value up even more, which they'll have one over 40% soon, in my opinion, next week. Then Adam Aaron goes back and calls on that July 23rd bond, or the July 23rd callable bond, pays it off at a massive premium, then says, I paid off a bunch of debt. I'm a hero. While all the retail AMC common legacy stock shareholders are suffering, which blows my mind that so many people who are saying they're buying AMC common stock right now, like Stryker and Pete G and them guys, from what I know, if they say they're buying AMC common stock, why are they cheering for APE conversion besides Adam Aaron raising money? It's like, yeah, woo, I'm buying AMC long stock, but go APE because I want my portfolio to get destroyed. I don't get it. Here we go. I'm going to look at AMC call options, like I said right now. Let's take a peek. Options, AMC's just floating around. And if you guys weren't here last week, the reason I'm looking at AMC call options again is because of the potential short covering. So I'm going to go ahead and do August 25th because we know the catalyst is going to be there. I'm going to go ahead and buy 450s. I'm going to wait just a little bit, though. RSI is a little high. Well, maybe not. They're pretty cheap, 23 cents. I've got cash. I may actually buy quite a few of these. I'm going to just buy 25, man. I'm not going to do anything ridiculous. $500, 25. August 25th, it looks good. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. The chart looks good. View position. Did it go through? Oh, come on, baby. It's moving quick. Prices keeps went up a penny. Click the button and goes up a penny. What do you know? All right. I think I got it. Come on. Did I get it? Go through. But, oh, come on, man. Dude. I bet you it's 25 cents now. Son of a... Come on. Partial fill. Okay, never mind. I think I got it. Got it. 24 cents. So if we see any downside coming up here in the next few minutes, I'll go back and I'll look at buying a few more. That's why I didn't buy a big lot this morning. What else were we going to do? What's Meta doing? Meta. Oof, we missed our Meta puts. Damn it. Maybe not. What's the RSI? RSI is through the floor. I'm going to wait and see if RSI comes back off. I'm going to lay off the Meta puts. That looks collapsible, though, but we got too much going on. I want some cash on hand for APE and AMC this week. Yeah, see, AMC's falling off. No, I could have got them at 23. We'll see, though. We'll see what AMC does today. If it bounces anything down here, let's say it comes down and breaks 4 and taps 380 or something again, then I'll look at more calls. So, but this is for next week. Very important. This I'm betting the AMC calls, one, in case any type of crazy event happens where for some reason, some unknown reason, APE gets delayed one more week and then APE collapses and AMC runs like crazy like it did on that opinion day. Then I'm covered downside. But the real reason I'm buying AMC calls is because if shorts start covering into the reverse split, then I'm going to make money on the AMC calls and APE. So it's kind of a protection against both sides. All right. Froggy stocks. As long as you consider APE represents 1/3 of AMC, that will consider whatever dilution APE represents merging. Craig asks, I drip fed APE for AMC with a V low average, which hopefully rescues my high 21. Yeah, APE's definitely a way to lower your cost average on any old AMC you own. If they are long APE and are going to cover their shorts, wouldn't their APE just be AMC? So why cover? Right now, APE is not AMC. Right now, APE is APE. So if they're short AMC common stock and they're long APE, when they cover their AMC shorts into the reverse split, they're covering into basically squeezing their own APE units higher in value. So what SBEV they got at $20 price target? I don't know what that is. ZZZ, you feed the trolls when you buy options. No, you don't. If you buy options properly, you make money. Kevin, APE looks like it's barcoding. Yeah, figured. So it looks like I should have waited a little on AMC, but it looks like it's going to bounce that 380. Now RSI is on the floor. Now I'll go back and tag a couple more. AMC calls. Buy to open. I'm going to go ahead and buy another. I'm honestly, I'm going to go ahead and buy another 25, man. 21 cents. So that's worth it. There. I'm pretty heavy into AMC calls right now. I got $1,000 in AMC calls. That's going to protect me from any crazy events this week. Like if tomorrow something comes out and Adam Aaron's like, well, we're going to wait 1 week to convert AMC now or APE. Who knows, man? But APE's it's barcoding, but it's looking really good. That's a 2.1 million volume at open. AMC has... oh, man, they're really going after AMC today, aren't they? That's okay. Well, there's 380. We'll see. Maybe this thing floats back up. RSI is through the floor. Excuse me. I'm going to go change from my breakfast drink to a Diet Coke. Gumming up my throat. Well, hello. What are you guys doing? Dogs in the back, just lounging in the lounge chair. I think they're upset because I don't have their morning lo-fi on. All right. You have any options on TTOO? No, but I keep hearing about it. I took options out on TMF. Oh, TMF. Let me look at the options. I'm going to do more TMF. I'm going to see what's going on there. I'm betting all on free money this week thanks to Meta, the AMC calls I did the week before, all the little plays I made in between that I told you guys about. I'm playing all on. This is all on free money. TMF. I keep hearing about TTOO though. October 20 TMF, 15 cents a share. I'm nailing some more of those. I'm going to nail a lot of those because I think I was buying them over 20 cents a share the other day. All right, I'm going to get 50 more. Let's make sure that's the right price. 15. Let's do 25. I don't want to go too far in. Yeah, that's more respectable. The number of shares you entered is greater than the number of shares available. Oh, God. It was on sell to close. There we go. Boom. More TMF. Let's go look at this TOOO. I don't know anything about it, but I'm guessing it's an index. TK Offshore? Let me see. Let's go back to your chat. You have any TOOO? Another O? TTOO. T2 Biosystems? No, I don't know anything about it, man. I keep hearing people talk about it. I don't know anything about that stock. Options market is the market maker's money. You should stick to shares. No. Well, it is, but I know how to play options, so they're really slapping AMC right in the face. All the AMC common legacy stockholders today are just probably hating life. We'll see, man. Maybe they just short AMC back down Monday, Tuesday, and then unload it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll see. I'm going to continue to watch. I told you guys, AMC calls on market open. If this floats around 380, 370 down below RSI, this is, I mean, that's on the 5-minute. The 15-minute RSI is through the floor, so is the 30. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to keep watching it, and I'm going to keep picking at AMC calls, because if this thing does squeeze on short covering into the reverse split, my calls are going to go through the freaking roof while my APE gets ready to convert into maximum cash. So if it does pop really hard, they reverse split it and it immediately gets crushed, I can at least dump my AMC calls to reduce any slower sales on my APE. So Spence, good thing you didn't get Meta puts. What's Meta running? Yep. Yeah, I figured that would happen on Meta. AMC, I mean, right now my calls aren't looking great on AMC, but I reloaded down here. So, but I'm playing with free money. Honestly, man. Honestly, guys. They're 17 cents a share now. So now I can actually load up. Yep. I just bought more AMC calls at way lower than I got them this morning. So now I'm loaded as high as I want to go on AMC calls. We'll see what happens though, man. Maybe they're getting ready to just destroy this thing. If so, whatever. Not worried about it. I lose a little bit of money I made last week off of Meta for free. No skin off my back. Looks like they want to take this thing down to 350. But we went in the money Friday. Ton of AMC call options flew in the money. So them knocking this thing back down right now could be an indicator that they are getting ready to let this run through the rest of the week. Because in my opinion, we did look at some type of gamma. Yeah, now all the people, I was saying gamma for a reason because APE and AMC, blah, blah, blah. You know, my play is APE. But these other fools, man, they're like, AMC squeezing next week into this huge gamma event because they're stealing my content, like Travis steals my content. But I don't mean it like they mean it. They mean it like, oh, we're gamma, buy AMC stock because we're going to squeeze. I would not buy a single share of AMC stock right now. Maybe one share if you feel like you want to, like 7.5 shares if you want to just be say you're part of the settlement. But it's getting slaughtered right now. Man, that's too bad. If I would have nailed puts I'd open, that would have been a good day today. But I'm playing further down the road, so. Space getting tapped back down a little bit too. Looks like the whole market's just, most of the market's just getting hit. Well, on the meme stock side anyways. Then all your main big blue chips and stuff are popping back up. That makes sense. Looks to me like they're just preparing for next week. All right, 371. Hopefully that wicks up, man. I don't want to see AMC go down. I don't want to see people lose their money, but the big thing is I want to see AMC at higher prices for conversion. Man, that would have been a good put take this morning. I should have. Nobody knows what's going to happen, though. So, all right. I only see one guy pumping TTOO, and the dude is for sure going to get an SEC visit one day. Yeah, I'm not touching TTOO, not with a 10-foot pole. Watch the IPO pumper's previous pumps. He dumps on people, yeah. Pancho, what expiration date? Oh, I got the 25th. The catalyst is this week. The AMC catalyst is this week. The 25th is the Friday. That's when APE converts. So I'm taking very short-term call options out on AMC in case short covering hits and shorts cover into their own reverse split conversion play, their own arbitrage. I don't know though. City put a $1.55. City's gonna put stupid prices on everything. They're dumb. So they're probably knocking this down as far as possible. If they knock AMC down as far as possible before conversion, it's so they can cover. They want the price lower. Sarah Gibson, sub $1 stock. SBEV just got a $20 price target. However, that's breaking up now. Yeah, it looks like we missed it. RBT looks like it's in a bull flag. Spence, look at NVIDIA last month sell off the recover. I don't play a lot of NVIDIA. I stay away from that one. Probably should play it. We'll see though. Yeah. Jeez. Thing is just crushing, man. I mean, look at the market right now, and it's still at 451. It just did create a gap though, right there. So be careful. There's no up. There's an upside gap to 459. So, but be careful because it's got a downside gap too that it's got to have to fill. Man, AMC's just getting slaughtered, man. Not a good day for AMC shareholders. I warned everybody though. I warned everybody. Man, we could have made a killing on puts today. I didn't see them knocking it down this hard though, but I think they're preparing to cover, man, in my opinion. And now I told everybody how many times, how many people did I tell this weekend? They called me, they emailed me, all this stuff. I said, get rid of your AMC. AMC was at 413 at market close, and they could have got rid of that, and now they're down 11% today. Getting slaughtered today. And I warned everybody, get rid of your AMC and get APE. And you could have bought APE here, sold AMC at 430 and bought APE at 214. I warned everybody, man. Man, that would have been a great day for puts. Antera cap reduced AMC preferred. No, they didn't. I didn't see any sale document showing Antera sold to AMC. Unless I missed one this morning. Oops. Twitter. The document that was put out by AMC, the 13D, is simply a beneficial statement of ownership, which shows Antera Capital owns 64.5 million. So let's see here. Let me check my email and see if any. I don't see any new statements coming out from AMC on that. So if you have a link to anything Antera actually sold, send it to me and I'll read it. Because as of right now, I do not see anything like that. And we put Ape Week and now AMC's down. Man, I hope for the sake of everybody in the play that it bounces here, and I hope for the sake of the value at conversion, this thing starts recovering. But I'll tell you what, this is scaring the crap out of people right now, not me. Not me, because I don't own any AMC. And anybody that listened to me also repositioned correctly. So you gave the beat info out that you could. People are dead set on holding both. That's fine, man, but I mean, arbitrage is arbitrage, and the bondholders want, the people short AMC want to cover AMC as much as possible. We'll find out what happened today, though. We're going to find out if this is institutions dumping their long position, or if it is them reshorting the stock. This to me looks like somebody dumping a long position. This is, good God, millions of shares, man. This is brutal. 2.3, 2.4, 2.4. This looks like people dump shares. I'm going to continue to watch this. I'm not going to hit it right now. The next support level, I think, is like 347, 350. Let's wait and see where it goes. And if so, maybe I tag a couple more call options. Because I'm telling you, I think they're going to have to cover some shorts into this conversion event. The cost to borrow was like 890%. If they're reshorting right now at 890%, that is insane. So this to me looks like some institutions are dumping their shares, man. I'm going to go ahead and buy just a couple more calls. This is, guys, this AMC call play that I'm doing right now, this is a big gamble. So don't be doing it. I'm doing it because I have free money to play with. And I still have enough money to have cash on hand to do something later. But I'm going to continue to just slowly average down on these weekly calls for free. And hopefully, if my thesis is correct, this thing just rips like Wednesday, maybe Thursday, something like that. So, why are those not? For the sake of all AMC common stock legacy holders, bounce. God, people are freaking out right now. People are losing their mind right now. I'm sure I'm getting ready to get some phone calls. Ugh, ugly. Anybody who was pumping AMC last week that may or may not have influenced some folks into buying more AMC shares, you just need to delete your Twitter. Seriously. How many votes we got? 107 votes. Come on, guys. Look at this, man. 107 votes and nobody liking the tweet. That is just sad, man. Like, people, I put so much effort into helping everybody do things and trying to get the right information out and stuff. And people go in and they want to engage in my tweets with the fun stuff, but they don't give me the respect of throwing a like on it. It's hilarious, man. Oh, what's Bitcoin doing? I warned everyone for months about AMC legacy common stock. Sad, man. Come on, let's see that bounce. Save people. Help me, Adam Aaron. Help me, Tom Cruise. I'm fine, guys. I'm not in anything serious. Like, any money I'm going to make on APE will offset the $1,000 I may lose on my call options. So, what are you talking? Let's see here. It's only Monday. They trying to get people to sell. No, they're just devaluing your AMC shares because your AMC common legacy stock shares aren't worth any. They're garbage, man. They're gonna get diluted. I sold at 72, bought a small position back, and averaged 4-ish. That's not bad, man. Good for you. What? How can they drop it so hard like 30 minutes? They don't have any thing to borrow. It's probably an institution unloading their long position. But at the same time, look at this. I mean, what did we just drop here in a matter of... I mean, we went from $4 to $3.55 in a matter of... Okay, that's 5 minutes. In 10 minutes, we dropped almost over 10%. They're doing this Like, you remember when I said they were going to do everything in a very controlled manner? They're doing this specifically in a manner that they're moving enough volume, just enough to dodge any halts. So, and now APE is starting to come down a little too, but I'm not worried about it. They're trying to scare everybody out of the play. So, Monday morning, we wake up. We're supposed to have potential gamma due to the options chain flying into the money, and then they do this. I highly doubt it. But if you did sell AMC last week, you may find a good time to reposition into APE. APE RSI is through the floor right now. So if you sold your AMC last week and you made like some good sales on that, now you are coming up into a situation where you can buy some more APE shares. So I'm loaded up enough on APE where I don't want to average up in this situation. That wouldn't be ideal for me. Man, we could have played some puts on that like crazy though. Too bad. But I'm going to continue with my thesis, man. I've been right for a long time. So I'm going to continue my thesis here. I'll stay on here and we'll watch this until we see some signs of reversal. I want people to see what's really going on. What's your strike price? My strike is 450. So, but I'm continuing to buy. Like I said, I think they're going to have to do some short covering into this conversion. I'm going to continue just to tap lots as it goes down. Nobody could have predicted this morning. That's brutal. If I could, if I could have bought puts yesterday, puts on Friday for the 25th, I would have just made a killing. But who can predict that stuff? Or is it the last card in their pocket and AA drops all his shares? I doubt it. There's no shares to sell right now. The share sales that are coming up are dependent on the conversion. Stock options, losing their mind for what? LOL, I got 4,000 AMC 2025 calls in the money. 80,000 shares, half of 8. You have 4,000 AMC 2025 calls in the money? Okay. No halts. Yeah, they're doing it just... wait until they cover. They're going to do this just properly. Right now, there's probably people repositioning into the play on an institutional level, but they'll be able to control this just properly where there's no halts this time. Desperino. If they move APE much lower, I'll buy more. I don't need... What? AA sells all his shares to help shorts cover. I doubt it. I doubt any insiders are selling right now. Most likely there's a lockup period right now. SSR is on. Why doesn't it show SSR on my Webull chart? Short sale restriction is now on, apparently. So that's good. Not that they'll follow it. They ain't going to be in the money much longer. I know. Since it moved 10% down, even shorting is way harder than in the US. Yeah. Well, man, I'm telling you, APE is holding strong at 220, guys. That's not bad. Not bad at all. 12% down on AMC today, back to 350. Let's see what happens right here. This looks like it's it. Let's see. AMC buy. I'm going to take 10 more calls right now. Come on, baby. Hit it. Quick. Come on. Got it. They hit that bottom support right around 350, 355. We'll see. I hope people, maybe this was an attempt for them to get people to unload some AMC so there was more shares to open up to find a location on a short cover. Who knows? But I'll tell you right now, that's brutal for AMC shareholders that were buying yesterday, Friday. But at the same time, we're still in range here. We're still 360 and 220, 222. We're still in great range here. So right now, I have a 19-cent cost average per share on my AMC calls for 450s, which looks like it's going to start recovering. So I'm glad I was buying those on the way down. Still have some cash on hand. I now have a $2,500 AMC call position against my $20-something thousand APE position. So Let's see it take back. Let's see if it could come back and retest the 380, 385. That would be great into next week, and then hopefully Thursday I get on here live streaming for the big event. I'm just excited for it to be over, man. I'm ready for the big event. Hopefully that day I'm like, oh, look at our AMC calls are up over 100%. AMC slides after Antera Capital cuts stake in company's preferred shares. But what did they... I didn't see any filing for them cutting their shares. They filed a 13D, but all they did was just say this is what our position actually is. Space, what's Space doing? Oh, Space. Good girl. Come back up, Space. Nice bounce. Let's go to APE, see if there's any news. AMC slides. Shares of cinema chain operator, this is from Reuters. Shares of cinema chain operator AMC Entertainment Holdings, AMC, down 2.4%, 390 pre-market. Company's preferred shares APE up 2.6%. As per an SEC filing, Antera Capital LP cut its stake in APE, I guess, by 3.4% as of August 4th from 6.5%. Antera is the largest holder of shares. Yeah, there's still... Previously announced 10-to-1 reverse split take place August 24th. Okay, so they did cut some last week, I guess, but they still hold a massive position, like 64 million some shares. So, and we're bouncing pretty good. It looks like. I hope this comes right back up over 380. And APE is 2. Somebody's playing games. That's why we prepared. And we stay calm, cool, and collected. All right, let me get back to comments. All right, let's see here. If I missed anything that you said, Antera dropped their stake in AMC. Oh, in AMC. I thought so, because they said they reported they had a huge thing of APE. Def. They have puts in AMC, didn't have the shares in AMC. They bought APE and still hold. Get some money. Just sold all my AMC for APE. Oh, man, dude. I wish you would have did it last week, brother. Get some money. Good for you. At least a week too late, but still $2 cheaper than $4. Yep. I bought a sword. Sarah Gibson said SBEV. I'm sorry. I'm not going to look at any other stocks today, guys. Maybe next week. After this event's over, we'll start taking a peek. I bought a sword commander. RBT crossed the 200 EMA on the 15. What would be funny if today we get the squeeze? Richie Newark, please answer. They can't cover AMC and APE because it's going to be $50 after conversion. Too much your thoughts? No, they can cover. They can literally start covering right now. They may have started covering right now. Antera drops shares into the stock price dumping during the week that we should have a gamma event. Antera controls the market. They can dump shares, make the price real low so that people can come in and cover. Antera is a vehicle, and City Global was a market maker for this event, guys. That's the whole thing with the APE. Out of my pits on the news. Hedge funds would absolutely screw Adam Aaron if they let this run and crush back down Thursday. I'm off today. A squeeze would be nice. That would be great. Global AI. If I'm not mistaken, if you short on APE, you got to get them back to convert. If you go short APE right now, through this conversion event and a QSIP change, the potential for you to get recalled on any short is pretty big. And recalls is what starts short squeezes, in my opinion. When there's no location on the short and you can't cover, that's, you get recalled and you can't cover, you're done. They can cover any moment, but we're talking closed, and they can close any moment too. But look, my thesis, I'm sticking with my thesis, is that coming up to Wednesday, you'll see massive effery, right? But coming up to Wednesday, I think hedge funds are going to be looking at trying to cover their short positions in AMC common stock and potentially APE. But AMC common stock, because they can finally get out of the play at a profit. they're covering into their own APE shares, converting, going back long AMC. So they're short covering into their own AMC long value going up at the end of the conversion. So that's my thesis. I'm sticking with it. It's worked so far. Do you think the squeeze will happen pre or post? There may not even be a squeeze, man. I hate to break it to you all, but there may not even be a squeeze. And it depends on your definition of squeeze. For me, a squeeze here, if we reverse split around 50, 40 bucks and it ran to 100, that's a squeeze to me. That's a run. But D's easy. Good morning, Spence and YouTube. I'm ready to get this over Thursday and Friday, bro. I'm so ready to be done with this play, man. The amount of energy I'm putting into this that I could be putting into other plays and making bigger money on other plays is just silly. But I didn't want to leave everybody behind in this, man. I'm just not what I do. Even if small shorters close, we would get like 4x the price. T0 announcement would be awesome right now. I know it's never going to happen, though. God, dude, if Adam Aaron came out right now and said, you know what? Right after conversion, we're going to go ahead and do a securitized token with T0. Because say he raises cash and pays off the dividend, the debt covenant, and then he says we're going to T0 route. That would be hilarious. It'll never happen, though. Sure, they will go long once it starts. Same, but we need to finish our job with AMC. D's easy, RWK88. I can't wait to focus more on T0 after this is over. T0 is going to be a big thing coming up here pretty soon. T0 is like 0.000% chance on any stock. T0 has already got like 7 listed companies that trade on their tokenized security. So hype on TTOO is FDA approval is already in, just waiting. Yeah, I'm not messing with TTOO, man. It's over this week. Get your money and move to the next. Not too froggy, just chat. Some of you guys' comments, man, I'm trying to read them, but they're really broken sentence structures. I don't know what you're saying. Try to form complete sentences in the chat, please. I'll read them. I'm missing so many because some of them are broken up or have double words in it or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody's translating. Somebody may be translating. If so, it's no worries, man. All right. Let's go check Dade's page, and then we're going to check Froggy's page. They're always posting good stuff. Props to them. Just so Dade and Froggy know, their DD is helping me create revenue to give to charities, so they should feel good. So are you guys, everybody in the chat. What's going on? AMC come back up 3%. That's good. So now let's go check our calls and see what happened with the price. I bet you it came back up to around 20 cents a share. Let's see. Yep, pulled some money back already. And the AMC calls are, yeah, I was down $500 on AMC calls just a minute ago. Now I'm only down 43. We're about to start printing on these AMC calls, I think, guys. If this thing flies back up to $4 at close today, that is a 50% day on my AMC calls, 50% green. I would have rather played the downside, but who knew, you know? Who knew that was going to happen? APE. Today, anyways. All right, let's go to Dade's page. I think all he's posted this morning was that one thing. Let's go to Froggy's. Froggy's probably yelling at Adam Aaron, so. Question, how does AMC Bigums afford a house while working for Domino's? That's me. Hey, man, if you work for Domino's, good for you. I love Domino's as a company. During the pandemic, even the CEO gave out bonuses to his employees. Domino's people worked through the entire pandemic. I really appreciate them. I love the pizza. I really enjoy it. I might go get some Domino's tonight, actually. We got a good one here. But, you know, Bigums should not be given any type of financial advice whatsoever. His whole Phase 6 thing is just flushed down the toilet. The whole Phase 6 thing, all that, Phase 5 with the SEC, it's nothing more than it's built to protect It's built to protect institutions. It's not made to cause them to cover their shorts or anything or make banks close down. It's built to protect them. And okay, definitely. In my opinion, options and shorting should be illegal, at least for big firms and brokers. Yeah, there should be a lot that's illegal, but it's the market, man. We just play in it. If anyone wants to short, they can just bet P2P. Jose Rivera, everyone is hungover. D, broken comments. Yeah, probably. Def64, selling is natural shorting. Selling shares is not shorting, it's selling. Shorting is when you sell shares that you have to borrow. You sell something you don't own. You're betting against the market. DZZ, I get what you're saying though. DZZ Spence, have you already established a position in Overstock? Yes, but I got out when it spiked, just the same as the Novix. I'm waiting for the market to take a tumble back down. I think there's big downside coming on the market. And Overstock just formed a double, almost a double bottom, but Overstock gets attacked because it's one of Mark's plays. Overstocks and the Novix get attacked when they do good, and they're being attacked right now. But I do think there's macro market downside coming. I want to get out of APE, see the macro downside, and then I'm going to focus big time on Overstock, man. I'll take a nice Novix position too, but I'm going to focus big on Overstock. Let's see here. My AMC calls are printing 350Cs and $4. Way to go, man. Way to catch the bottom. The history, how Domino's started is nice. It is. I love thin crust Domino's. They were 50% off. Yeah, Domino's always has a banging coupon, man. I'm 11C infantry oil field worker. That explains a lot. I brought the sword commander. I wondered why your sentences were so broken. You crayon eater, you. Thanks for your service, man. I don't know whether it's the same owner, but one guy owning Domino's funded many things. Yeah. DZZ, thank you for the super chat, brother. I'll make sure that gets kicked to someone in my community. I still did. I went to Tap and Taco last time. This time I'll go to Wendy's, man. Because Wendy's has sounded dang good. I'm hungry right now. I need to eat breakfast. Douglas Bennett, why aren't you a billionaire? You say you're always right. You say you know everything. You say everyone else is wrong. If you are a stock god, why aren't you at least a millionaire? How do you know I'm not? How do you know I'm not a millionaire? I'm up 310% on the year, Douglas Bennett. That's this dumbest comment that I've read in my chat this whole year. Global AI. If you talking to me, the AMC play will be over this week. I say make what you can and move on to the next stock play. Yeah, that's what I've been saying all month, man. Yep. I'm done with AMC and APE this week. If it runs properly on Thursday, Friday, I'm out. If it doesn't, I'm out. I'm not holding past the 28th. Let's say this. If it converts and stays extremely stable on Friday, maybe I'll hold a small position, but I'm not going to sit. I'm already up like 35% on my APE right now. I'm not going to sit over this next weekend into the settlement on Monday and potentially get just destroyed on AMC getting reshorted because there's no incentive. There's no incentive after Friday, in my opinion, to not short the stock back down. Holding 50K APE at $1.77 with a lot of dry powder, so just ready to get in other plays. We convert and run to 50. It's going to be a really good day. Yeah. If this opens up at 50 for me, I can get out and be extremely happy. In Poland, we have some Domino's affiliated places. I like them. That's cool. That's really cool. Stop listening to all those fools. Out of everyone covering AMC, you were the only one who calls it before it happens and keeps it real. I'm so sick of the YouTubers. Thanks, man. Thanks, Gus. I know. And like Lou, man, I know a lot of people like Lou is a good entertainer or whatever, but he's like, oh, I'm just going to hold and wait on AMC until the documents come out, until I see what's really going on. By then, it's too late, man. By then, you're buying at top, and then you're getting crushed like we folks did today. So, all right. I want to see AMC keep ticking up. We'll see, though. I still think Wednesday you're going to see short covering. So, unless it gets crazy high, I will leave 20% at least. But even with 80%, I will wait for good return. Not like that. Well, wow, we have 214 viewers this morning. That's great. I appreciate everybody coming in. Please hit the like button. It helps ridiculously much with the algorithms. And thank you for everyone that's subbed to my channel recently. I know some of y'all did it just to join the chat. So, but my rule is if you sub to the channel and join the chat, if you're spamming and being ridiculous, I'll put you in timeout. But if I'm going to make people sub to join the chat, which is free, then I'm not going to block anybody. Lou is making bank on not saying anything. Yeah, Lou's making a killing on YouTube, guys. That's where he's making his money. Hangover meal, chopped Canadian bacon and pepperoni over easy eggs. That sounds great, man. I've got chicken, bacon, fettuccine Alfredo made with fresh spices, basil, and sage in my fridge, but I don't want to eat it in front of you guys because fettuccine Alfredo is really... what do you call it, ASMR sounding. So I'm not gonna eat. I'll eat in a little bit. I'm just waiting for some kind of news to drop. Somebody knew something this morning before everybody else. There's gonna be some kind of news that comes out. Yeah, exactly. PS said a lot of people are quiet this morning. Something is going on. And it feels like AMC news is being absolutely just shadow banned on Twitter today. How can they push it? See, this type of stuff, man, this is the type of stuff I'm trying to get people to quit doing. How can they push it down? Nothing available since Wednesday. And people are freaking out because they've been buying AMC the whole time. Some institution probably just unloaded all its AMC shares. Crazy. Bro, stop hurting poor people's stomachs. Hey, man. I'm doing good. I'm well off with what I'm doing. A lot of it thanks to having a great mentor, in my opinion, Mark Cohodes, man. He's come in and he gives out free education on Twitter to retail investors. And if you listen to him and learn from him, he shows you that they're there on everything. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take over the world. I used to love that show. AMC Max Pain is currently 330. AMC volume chart maturity 825.23. Create Max Pain. Even if we reverse split at 330, $33, and then APE converts, say we come in at 30, $40, that's still outstanding for me. So I tried to line everybody up. I hope AMC comes back right here midday and just right back to $4, man. That would be phenomenal. Them call options would be perfect. Perfect. We'll see, man. I'm going to stay on for a while today. I'm going to stay on and check this out. And if I do eat my Alfredo, I'll turn the mic off while I slam it. Just no traffic, man. PJ, AMC is taking a dive. Everyone that bought on Friday and some show of idiot bravado is down 11%. Incredible. Hey, we warned them. The governor of Hawaii, terrible. The governor of Hawaii, Josh Green, just confirmed over 1,000 residents, mainly children, are still missing. Jeez. That's crazy, man. Big time prayers for the people in Hawaii, man. Just imagine getting caught in that wildfire. That's crazy. That's sad. All right. Yep, the markets are the market makers. So that's one thing Lou was right about. We were all fighting the devil. See, don't think like that. We're not fighting the devil. It's not some magical force, some curse that keeps you down in your plays. It's that you listen to bad influencers who are out there set up specifically to make you play the wrong play against the evil market makers. Look, man, anybody that's out there that's like, man, every time I buy a stock, it just drops like crazy. It's because you're randomly throwing darts at a board. You're not checking RSI. You're not checking MACD. You're not checking the balance sheet. You're not checking the 8K. You guys, the markets in certain situations know exactly where retail is circling around a stock. They have all the data. So when they're making it pump and run and everybody's getting in and then suddenly they just rug pull you, it's because they're watching you trade. They have the data almost live from the brokers, right? Payment for order flow is exactly that. You have to get into plays before. If I see hundreds of people screaming to get into a play and it's already up 15, 20%, I don't get in it. I go look for the next play and I get in early, like DWAC. I woke up and I saw Fox News say that Trump was merging with DWAC and a SPAC and blah, blah, blah. That morning I slammed buys on DWAC and it ran from 10 to 185. You cannot wait for everyone else to start talking about it. You've got to go out and look. Oh, wait, X is removing block button. Hey, yeah, I kind of like that actually. At first I didn't, but now I think I will like it because all the big influencers who basically gatekeep in the community, like Norwal and Ian Chong and these guys, now they can't block people that are actually calling them out. So if there is real dirt on them, they have to address it. So in my opinion, it could help. Last day to play Ape is Thursday. Appreciate your advice. The haters like it too. Rixie. Jose Rivera. LOL. One day maybe I will be unblocked by Mark. Yeah, we'll work on it, man. He unblocks people that write him apologies and stuff like that. He's very, very merciful. So Pearson. AMC utilization was at 100%. They were holding the shares to short. Probably. That's probably correct, Pearson. I like what you said there. You just food sexed the community. We're all hungry now. I need a plate home slice. Yeah, I cook a lot, you guys. Look, I order out and stuff. I'm actually pulling back on that. It just feels, every now and then I'll order Uber or something, but it feels irresponsible. I need to cook more. It's healthier. It's better for your mind. It's better for your body. Grabbed AMC 5 calls September 23rd at 19 cents. Nice. People actually still listen to Lou. Shake my head, Vix. What's up, Vix? Who's on? About a circle. Who's on tonight? Lou used to sack groceries before AMC. I didn't know that, if it's true. Benny Kirksey. Too bad Allsup's doesn't deliver their taco burritos. Dude, Allsup's French fries, their steak fries, rock, man. I used to hit Allsup's all the time driving into New Mexico. The ones on the outside of the big cities really, really are good. Wasn't a wildfire, it was warfare. Yeah, it's whatever happened over there turned into a wildfire. Me personally, I believe it was not natural causes that caused that fire. I don't think any of the train derailments, any of the wildfires in Canada, any of that was natural or accidental. I think we've allowed open borders for 20 years that literally we went over to the Middle East and destroyed countries without any legal justification. Multiple other countries hate us right now. And all you got to do to tear America apart from the inside is literally immigrate in you immigrate your military into the country. They've had 20 years to do that now. It's that easy. And that's why open borders and basically irresponsible immigration policies are the worst thing that could ever happen to this country. I know too many people that worked their butts off to immigrate over here legally, did all the proper things, became real Americans. They worked their butts off. They played by the rules, and now they're being spit on by mass immigration with no rules whatsoever and amnesty. The people that truly immigrated over here wanted to be part of America, to be part of America, and to improve their life, not just walking across the border to get free stuff or trafficking children or being part of a military that comes in. You look at all the border crossings, it's most of it is all able-bodied males. It's crazy, man. But anyways, off of that topic. Coincidence, it's not even about the borders. There are enemies high and inside too. Yeah, I fully believe there are multiple sleeper cells in the United States destroying infrastructure right now. Sorry, I can't thank you enough for your info on Ape the play. I didn't totally fix my bag, but you gave me a fighting chance to break even. I'll be grateful to be out of this play. All right, Ellie. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. Poncho, I 100% agree. I did that right way. Depth control. You'll be good, Ellie. I will hold Ape past RS in some time. I'm going to keep streaming past the reverse split and through conversion, but I have a feeling I'm going to be selling my shares on conversion day, most likely. Jose Rivera, Ellie. Yeah, same here. Spence does his best with DD and shares his opinions about cultist stuff. Yeah, the cult, bro, like I said, they wanted to come out and say, okay, we're fighting the system and fighting the man, but then Cat Stryker and them wanted to worship Adam Aaron. He is the suit. He is the suit. I got my new book, though, one of them. I got my Willful Blindness hardcover. I've already read most of it, though. I'm waiting for the other one that Mark called out, but if you guys haven't read Willful Blindness, highly recommend it. Goes right into the CCP, goes right into fentanyl. Let me read you the foreword. I'll read the foreword on it for you guys. Charles Burton, Senior Fellow, McDonald Lawyer Institute, and non-resident Senior Fellow, European Value Center for Security Policy. Surrounded by majestic mountain vistas, set on the Pacific Ocean with clean, fresh sea air and sandy beaches, Vancouver enjoys a moderate climate with no extremes of heat or cold, a gardener's paradise of lush peonies, I don't know what that is, peonies, and flowering trees. Who would not want to live in such a paradise? Since its founding, Vancouver has been a favored destination for immigrants from China. Today, Vancouver has a larger share of Chinese residents than all other major Canadian or U.S. metro areas. 40% of the Southeast Vancouver residents identify as ethnic Chinese, with over 50% Chinese in Richmond and 20% over the Vancouver metro area as a whole. Through hard work and persistence against decades of systematic racism, systematized racism, including draconian measures to limit Chinese immigration and integration into mainstream society, Vancouver's Chinese community today thrives and prospers as citizens of Canada. Hospital wings, university buildings, and institutions of arts and culture all over Vancouver proudly bear the Chinese Canadian names of generous donors, but racial discrimination, misunderstanding, and separateness continues to exist behind language and cultural barriers. There is a lot of work still to be done to overcome the shameful legacy of anti-Chinese bigotry and more misidentification of the Canadian Chinese community with the Communist Party-led brutal, repressive, and corporate regime in China's People's Republic today. This is no more evident than in the dissembling over the origins of COVID-19 pandemic and ugly tactic of hostage diplomacy to intimidate and coerce Canada, which means anti-Chinese racism is again on the rise in Canada. This book looks at the opaque relationship between the Chinese Communist political elite and the criminal triad gangs who trade in fentanyl, methamphetamines, and opioids, money laundering through casinos, the escalating price of real estate in Vancouver, and the Canadian officials, lawyers, and law enforcement who may be complicit in murky, illicit, highly lucrative underground transactions. But we should be clear that this book is not about the ordinary, honest, and hardworking members of the Chinese Canadian community in Vancouver who are primarily the victims of all this dark depravity. Much of willful blindness is written in the first person. In addition to the revelations of maleficence leading up to the most senior levels of Canadian political power, this book is also a personal story of an investigative reporter's quest over more than a decade, of the relentless, painstaking work by journalist Sam Cooper to find the facts behind a complex web of circumstantial interconnection between the massive investments by families of China's communist elite in Vancouver, real estate, huge cash transactions in British Columbia casinos, and the recurring presence of senior officials of Chinese communist regime and Canadian politicians photographed in the company of shadowy figures associated with transnational organized crime. And there's more, but that's good. These need to be movies, honestly. All right, AMC seems to be kind of ticking back down a little bit. We'll see what happens. Let me get these comments. By the way, high-low beam button while vermont hunting was full self-driving at best in the 1980s. Never failed to be in front. Taco burrito soon depressing. Jose Rivera, that correlates with the AMC execs wanted. They got bonuses out of running. I believe the run was planned to extent. Look at Tesla. If you have any money on the side forming small head and shoulders, puts might be the play. Ah, Tesla. Where are you seeing a head and shoulders on Tesla? On the 5-minute or the weekly or the daily? I'm not going to mess with Tesla. I still, like I said, guys, I think there's big downside in the market coming. This, even if I go like Forex, systemic. It wasn't systemic, though. It was a different word. It's like systematic, but maybe it was a typo in the word. I don't know. Because he ate a bat. It's not China only, it's worldwide stuff. Oh, absolutely. That's what the book is saying. So, get some money. I have 362 shares left of AMC. I guess I doubled my share with APE. My 19-year-old died from fentanyl last year. FJB. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Fentanyl is nasty, nasty, nasty stuff. And with open borders, it's going to continue to flood into America, and kids and people are going to continue to die. I'm really sorry to hear that, brother. That sucks, man. I've got a lot of people in my hometown that have been dying from that crap. You literally can't do DD on AMC. It's been under all the MAs and has been. 5-minute small head and shoulders starting to look like death. I swear, sorry for you. Yeah, me too, man. Yep. Prayers out to I bought a sword commander, man. That sucks. So best wishes to you. I've heard that they put fentanyl in weed too. Yeah, look, man. Like if you find a random dollar bill on your windshield and you're in the inner city, don't take it. Don't touch it. Because people will rub fentanyl all over objects like that. And just absorbing it through your skin can literally knock you out and kill you. So be very careful out there. Fentanyl's nasty stuff. It's destroying our inner cities. And the funny thing is they're not trying to stop it. Literally. The Border Patrol agents cannot do their job. They're not allowed to do their job. I did a lot of helicopter work for Border Patrol. CBP choppers, man. We put all that money into the borders, and then literally they're Border Patrol agents are like political prisoners, man. They're not allowed to do their job. Real cops do have it hard nowadays too. I agree. But guys, I think that's about it, man. I'm not seeing anything on the airwaves. We still got 2 days. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I'm gonna pop back on later for market close because I do think we'll get some kind of news at market close. So I'm going to continue to watch the play, though. I'll be tweeting. Follow my tweets. Please like the video. If you guys don't know where my Twitter is, I'll put it right here for you in the comments. Please like and share the video. And let's see here. DZZ, thank you again for the super chat, brother. I appreciate that. I'm going to go kick that 20 to somebody maybe I'll go to Wendy's today finally. I've been craving some Wendy's, man. So, look, you guys have a great day. Have a great morning. Any big news comes up, hit me up on Twitter in my DMs or hit me up on the comments on this YouTube video. I'll key back up and we'll cover the news. Y'all have a great day. Take care of yourselves. This is it, man. This is the final countdown. Good luck to everybody. Froggy Stonks out.